luckily, I was born in the internet era, right? So I started working online, started figuring it out, and I stumbled on basically affiliate marketing, right? And affiliate marketing would go on and teach me everything I needed to run an online business in any niche, in any industry I wanted. It would teach me how to get traffic. It would teach me how to write copy. It would teach me how to do advertising, all this good stuff. And that's what I'm going to teach you a little bit today, is how to get started with JVZoo and how to promote products the right way, because the right way gets you results, right? Put one in the chat box if that's all I teach you today, you're excited about it, right? Like, and if there's something else you want me to teach you, just put that in the chat box too. Just type it out for me and we should be good. But yeah, I want to show you how to get approved, how to do it right, all that good stuff. Now, this is what I need you to do. So before you put anything in the chat box, let me know. If you have known about affiliate marketing for more than a year, so I'm going to jump in. So how many here, just one more time, you just need to make sure that you have an account. All right. So I just dropped that in the chat box, not the question box, in the chat box. You should be able to see that. Click that link, go ahead and register, email, name, password, put that up, and I'm going to jump in. So let's go and jump into. So the first thing that I want to teach you, one of the first things I do, right, is 12 p.m. Eastern. All right. So in this document today, as I'm looking at the chat, I want to make sure I answer all the questions for you guys as we go through this stuff, okay? I'll just take a quick sip of water that I've run out of, but we'll be... Now, the one question I wanted to see here is, number one is, let's find this. Finding products to promote, okay? Now, one of the biggest things that I like to do is I want to make sure that you guys can achieve results. Now, a lot of people make a big mistake when starting out. They're basically looking to generate big revenue straight away and get big results. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about this right now. Now, the quickest way to get results is to get a micro result, right? Is to get small results, is to get things that keep you motivated and keep you moving forward, right? And one of the things is I want to talk about is when we are a child, and none of us remember this, what keeps a child who's learning to walk get up every time is the fact that they took one step and fell down. Then they took 2 steps and fell down. And they took 3 steps and they fell down. And then they took 4, 5, 6, and they kept getting back up, but they kept seeing results every time they tried. Now, if that baby attempted to run and not take 1 step, they would have failed over and over and over and over and over and over again, to a point that they probably would never attempt to try again, right? So when I speak to a lot of people, is they're trying to make sales, but they haven't even got a lead yet. So let me know in the chat box if that makes sense. I put one in the chat box that makes sense. You're trying to make sales, but you don't even know that you don't even know how to get leads yet. You don't even know how to build a free list, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find a product to promote. Why do we want to find a product to promote when we're not going to focus on making sales yet, Simon? Well, it's because we're going to piggyback on that product, right, to build our list and make money at the same time. But the first result is, Jan, you're right here. That's the thing. You're right here. You're in the chat. You're in the question box, and I can see them. You won't be able to see other people's stuff, right? You can see it. So just keep right here. You're good. Thank you. All right. So first of all, when you log in, you're going to see this dashboard, right? How many people have seen this dashboard before when they log in? Put 1 in the chat box. How many of you have seen this? Thumbs up. I like thumbs up too. That's good. If you're on a phone, put thumbs up. Awesome. All right, perfect. This is the first screen you'll see when you've gone through and signed up for JVZoo. Now, everyone in here wants to be an affiliate, right? So that's going to make it super, super simple. The first place you're going to go is you're going to find some products. So you're going to come over to affiliates on the left side, and you're going to click find products. All right. Now tell me, how many people here who put 1 in the chat box have seen this screen before, right? And put 2 in the chat box if you've never seen this screen before. These are all the products that are available for you to promote on JVZoo. Now, everything in the blue box, right? These are kind of like new products that are basically generating the most money. Now, you might not always, Nabil, I love it. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Nabil? I love it. Okay, perfect. So right here, you might see that these are the top performing products, right? But you might not want to promote this. So you see, this has an average price of $177. You might be like, hey, I can get 50% of that. That's what I want to promote. For every sale I make, I'm going to make $80, right? Roughly. Well, it's harder to sell something for $177 than it is to sell something for $6. Sorry. So what we want to do is we want to come in here and we want to find products that are going to be a little bit easier to sell than a $180 product. Does everyone agree? Put 1 in the chat box if you agree with me that it's going to be easier to sell or convince someone to pay $6 than it is to spend $180. And you can just take that from your own. Like, is it easier for me to sell you something for $6 than it is to sell you something for $180, right? Perfect. All right, and if you disagree, it's fine. I just got to know the reason why you disagree. Okay, so the second thing that's really important to us is conversion rate. Like, how many people here, put 1 in the chat box if you understand what a conversion rate is. Like, and if you don't, put 2. And just, only I see when you put 1 or 2 in the chat box, all right? So if you put 2 in, I'm going to explain it quickly. Is the number that basically tells you how many people will buy based on the traffic that was sent, right? So let's just use this number here, for example. This is converting at 1%. So that means for every 100 clicks that is sent to this page, 1 person buys. So it's basically sales divided by the number of clicks or the visitors to a page times 100 gives you that percentage. Does that make sense? So with that said, the higher the conversion, the more likely that we're going to be able to sell this product. Everyone agree? Or put 2 in the chat box if you would like me to explain that again. If you'd like me to explain that again, put 2 in the chat box. Like I said, only me. Okay, perfect. Couple of 2s coming in. I love it. So the conversion rate is a number that looks at the sales generated and the clicks sent to the page, right? So it's basically the sales, and I'll put it on my screen. Let me see if I can do this right here on my screen right here. So it's the sales divided by visitors times 100. You can see this right here. So that's what that's what it is, right? So we always want the conversion rate to be high as possible. So if the conversion is 100%, that means everyone that visited bought, which is incredible. That'd be a miracle. Now here, if you look at this one here, so this one has 4.7. So for every 100 clicks, 4.7 people would buy. Obviously, you can't have 0.7, but that would mean about 5 people buy, right? Because we'll round it up. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat box if that makes sense. But 1, if you still need help on that, put 2. All right, lots of thumbs up, lots of 1s. Thank you, Diana, Dinesh, Rick. Thank you so much, Dave, Errol, Nabil. Thank you guys so much. Richard, Christian, Joseph, Christina, Raja. Thank you guys so much. Perfect. Okay, everyone's on the 1s. I love it. Okay, so what I'm trying to look for here when picking a product is I'm trying to look for a decent cost and a decent conversion rate. Now, this is a nice one here. Look, the average price is $15. For every 100 clicks I send, 6 people buy, right? So let's say I get 50% of $15. So let's say I get $7, and then I send 100 clicks and I get 6 people to buy. I make $42, right? Okay, like I think I can do that. I think I can work that out, right? But you know what the beautiful thing about being an affiliate marketer is? that there's actually products in the funnel. So the funnel actually converts pretty well. So what I want to do is I actually know if I send 100 clicks, I'm actually going to make up to 200. I'm basically going to get 25. So basically half of 25 is 1250. So I do 1250 on average times 6 means I actually get $75, right? Because I'm actually going to get 50% right here of everything they sell in the funnel, right? So I don't just get a cut of the front, I get a cut of all the products in the funnel. Does that make sense? Right? So now, even though now what I'm looking now I have to, and this is where it gets a little confusing. So please, if it gets confusing, please just put 2 in the chat box at any time, right? And I will repeat it. We are looking to make sure that the front number, right? The front number is high enough for us to send traffic to, because that's the number that the initial traffic is going to convert on. And then we're looking for the second number to be high as well, because that's what's going to generate us our more money down the line. All right. Now, what's beautiful about this platform on JVZoo is that there's this thing called EPC. And how many people you on this webinar know what EPC is? Put 1 in the chat box if you know what EPC is, and put 2 if you don't. 2 is, I'm pretty sure most people are going to put 2 in here. Yep. Oh, it's a good mix. Okay, pivot. EPC stands for earnings per click. I'll repeat that. It stands for earnings per click. Thank you, Kevin. Nailed it, my friend. 1,000 points to you. So that's what it stands for. Earnings per click, right? Now, and this is average. So this isn't this. You don't get paid out on the clicks, right? You will get paid out when you make a sale. Now, look, this says it'll pay you $12 a click, right? Fantastic. But it's harder to sell because it's a higher price product. But if we scroll down here, and let's find this. Look, here's one, right? AI Influencers Unlimited is converting at 24%, which is fantastic. So for every 100 clicks, you get 24 buyers. It's $27, right? Has a $6.60. Of course, I paid $6.66. I apologize. As an earning per click. So if I send 100 clicks and I get $6.60, I'm going to make $660 on average per click. That I send, right? That's now, you understand what I'm saying here? Does everyone? I put 2 in the chat box if you want me to run through that one more time, but just put 2 in. So I am looking for a product that is converting above 5%. 5% is normally my threshold. I'm always looking for a product that's doing over 2% EPC, right here, EPC. But I'm also looking to see if I can make more money down the funnel, right, on the upsells. And this potentially would triple my earnings per click, right? So I'm always looking to double my earnings per click off the top one. Does that make sense? Right? So here, this has a 5%, and it has a $2, and it has a 5 times earning per click potential, right? Bam. I love that. That's perfect for me. Same thing here, right? So these are all things. This one here is 7%, $2.80 off the first sale, and then I could make up to $7.59 per click on this, right? So this one here, to me, is a good product to promote, right? One, has a good price point, right? Averages, has a really good, conversion rate, which I think is really good, right? 7%. So for every 100 clicks I send, I get 7 sales. And I could earn up to $7.58 per click I send. But I'm pretty much going to make $280 even if they don't buy any other products through the funnel. Does that make sense? So my total potential earnings off 100 clicks on this product 59 is $759. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump over here to this document. I'm going to talk about finding products promote. 1, looking for products at a price that makes it affordable for anyone to buy, right? So that's sub 50, right? Sub 50. That's how I like to see. Does that make sense? Anyone else got any opinions on that? I love it. I love it. Okay, perfect. Number 2, I want the initial sale, the initial offer to convert at 5 over 5%. 5% plus, right? I want the EPC to be $2 plus. I want the funnel EPC to be double the initial offer EPC. Now that might seem a little confusing. So I'm going to head over here. Head over here and put this offer in here as an example. All right. Get over here and put example of a good offer. Right. We'll figure that out after that. Right. Okay. I'm going to take a pause here right now. Any questions here? So we just gone through finding products. Any questions? I'd love to take some questions. If you have any, no worries if you don't. No worries if you don't. If it's just like, whew, let's just keep moving, we're good, right? What is a funnel? First question is, what is a funnel? Perfect. Great question. All right. There you go. Perfect. There we go. So that's what I'm going to do here. 3 or 4 not showing. Let me just, maybe I'll just take this down at 1. Okay. A funnel is, so McDonald's, the best way I can describe a funnel is a McDonald's. You go into McDonald's and the thing that you truly want is a burger. When you order a burger, they ask you if you want fries with that, and then they ask you if you want a drink. A funnel on the internet is saying, hey, buy this mobile phone case, or buy this case, no, buy this phone. So you buy this phone. After you buy this phone, they then say, hey, you need a case for that phone on a different page. And then you say, hey, yes, I want to buy that. And then after that, they say, hey, do you want insurance with that? That is a funnel. It's different offers. It's upsells in the sales cycle. All right, put 1 in the chat box if that was a good explanation. Put 2 if it was awful. I'll try and rethink some through from there once I go to the next. Okay, Jerry asked, okay, could you scroll up? Yep, down. What about refund rate? Refund rate is important. Yes, of course. Now, an average refund rate is somewhere between 5 and 10%. I always look at refund rates to be, below 10% on that sort of stuff. That's kind of, if it's under 10, I'm pretty happy with it. Anything over 10, I try to stay away from. So for here, this is 10.4. I would never promote this product. Over here, another one, 14%. I would never promote this product because you're going to lose 14% of your money. Here's a good one, 1.2, 2.3, 2.6. Good. They're good, right? Like anything under 10 is pretty normal on that sort of stuff. So really good question there. Below. I think I put above, didn't I? I think you're right. Richard, you're a legend. I thought I did it wrong. Here we go. Is below this way? Richard, let me know. Is that how you do below? Right, below. I'm just going to put below. Not confuse myself. Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate it. Okay, so someone says, I would like to know how to earn from you. Yep, I'm going to get you covered right here in a sec. Yeah, so no one finding the funnels to promote. So you don't promote the funnels. You actually just promote the front end, and then the system takes care of the rest. So the conversion question. So the conversion, just getting back to that. So let me type that in here. Conversion is important. conversion is sales divided by visitors times 100. And then I'm going to do EPC equals earnings per click. All right. Everyone's going to get this document at the end here, so you have this as reference, okay? I'm just going to put this here. All right, pivot. Let me have a look. Any more questions? All right, how do we get products out to the public? Perfect. I'm going to come to that in a second, Henry. Do you mean? Okay, yep, Jerry, I'm going to also share some products with you. Explain more on how to know the product the customer wants. If sales 100%, conversion rate is 10%, and the refund rate is 12%. Is it good or bad? 12 is kind of difficult. So 12% I would try to stay away from, Amit. To anything under 10 is pretty good for this industry, so I would stay there. Yeah, I'll share the Google Doc, no sweat. Could you please show me entirely a list of final products to promote? Yep. If a seller adds more funnel products after our sales and customers buy it, are we eligible? Yes. So you are eligible for commission. So you will be cookie to that account. You'll actually be a cookie to that funnel. If someone buys in a month's time and you're still cookie to the customer, which you should be, you'll get money from that as well. So yeah, 100%. So now that we know numbers, let's go and find some products that we like. So what I want to do is I kind of want to show, I want to promote some products. I want to look what's going on. These are all launched by date and sold. So I want to kind of have a look for something. Now, one of my favorite products to promote is one of my favorite ways to find products here. Yeah, so when you look at funnels to support, you see this. So you can get to see all the products in the funnel, right? Like this looks pretty good. This is how it works. All the products in the funnel is all lined up in the line, right? So what I want to do is there's this. Everyone, please watch my screen right now because I'm going to show you a very secret hack on finding the best products to promote. Is everyone watching my screen right now? Because this is where it gets really interesting. Now, there's a super, put one in the chat box if you're watching my screen right now, because this is going to blow your minds on how to find the best products to promote and make sure you're in the best spot. Okay, now, one thing about finding products to promote is that you actually want them to have longevity. You want them to be selling over the last 30 days because that means they're hot. Now, on the left side, can everyone see the left side of my menu? There is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful category here called products. Does everyone see this? Products. I'm going to zoom in on the left side. Can everyone see this here? Products. Now, when I drop this down, there's this little link here that says top sellers. And this brings up all the top sellers. Put one in the chat box if you've ever seen this page before. Put one. Once I go and put this over, I'm like, okay. Boom. All right, perfect. Now, perfect. Okay, 2. I love it. Now, when you come to this, on the right-hand side, you'll see this little toggle here that says today. Now, today could be a fluke, so let's not promote what's going on today. Let's just put the past 30 days. Boom. Then this will reconfigure, right? Now, there's 3 different types of categories here. There's products by sales, information products, right? So this is total, and then funnels, all right? Now, so what I like to do, I love to be a promoter of information products. I love information products. How many people you put one in the chat box if you ever bought an information product, not software, like an info product that teaches you like how to make money with SEO, how to make money with Google, how to make money with like, or you know, like how to pour the perfect cup of tea. I love that stuff. How to make the right coffee, how to take the best photograph, like how to, you know, I don't care what you've done, but everyone here, right? So everyone here loves information products. I love it, right? This product here is the top selling product for the last 30 days, and this one's the second one. So I'm going to stay in this category for now. Now, we want to promote this top product, right? So this is, this is by Nicholas Pede. Does anyone know Nicholas? But one in the chat box if you know who Nicholas Pede is, Instagram University. If you don't, no sweat. 2 is fine. That's good. 1, Richard does. Okay, awesome. So what you want to do is you want to click affiliate information. We click this link. It's spinning. I'll give it 1 minute. It's going to open a new tab. Now, this product is $6.95. So check, it's under $50. That should be easy to sell. It's going to pay me 50% commissions, right? Now the conversion rate on the front isn't great. It's a 3.5%, but the refund rate's really low. And it has a bunch of great products in the funnel. That push the EPC up, right? Which I love, right? So this is really, really good. Has a really good price. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to give this maybe a go, right? Now, put one in the chat box if you've seen this type of page before, this affiliate information page, right? So this is the place you'll actually get your links from, right? So when you find a product to promote, you'll see affiliate information, or you'll see request links on the button, and this is the page that they'll bring it to, right? I put one. Awesome. So when you get into this stuff, right, you are going to basically request your link. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you communicate. Now, one of the biggest things you want to do is you want to make sure that you're polite and you're introducing yourself and say, hey, my name is Simon Harris. I want to promote your offer to my audience. I am currently working with me, just put me in, I don't mind, Simon, on driving traffic and growing my list. Perfect. I'm going to put this in. Now, let me go back to the doc. A product to promote. Request links by putting a polite message in the box. I'll put this here. You just fill out your name, right? We just do this here. Just do this. Your name. Okay, perfect, right? Everyone understand. Everyone kind of understands you, like request the link, all that good stuff. Then all you're doing is you're clicking, I'm a robot. I have read the follow any extra instructions that they put. You request approval. Right. Now, it might take some time for the seller to approve your application. Now, how many people have seen that before? Now, I'm going to show you how to get approved in here very, very quickly. That's going to be important. So what I'm going to do is, so that's kind of the way it works. Now, what will happen is when you get approved, and you will get approved, it might take a day or so to get approved, especially for these ticket offers, right? Because you put a nice message in, right? Like you'll get an email and you're ready to go. Now, this shouldn't stop you from doing work. So how many people who've come to this page before, I know a lot of people haven't, how many people have come here, not got their link, and just stopped working? Put one in the chat. And just be honest, because only I see it. How many people have come here, you didn't get your link, and you said, what am I going to do next? Nothing. You don't know. You're going to stop, right? Yep. And that's fine. And that's totally fine. And that's what most people would do, because you haven't had the help or the support or the guidance that I'm about to give you. Now, the one cool thing about this is you can view the page that you want, right? So this is now getting into, so we've done this, right? Getting approved. Now we're talking about building a list, right? So what we're going to do next is we're basically going to click product page. And this is This actually shows us the sales page that we will send our traffic to, right? Did you see that when I clicked? Product page. This orange button over here is going to show us the exact page that we're going to promote. Now, to promote this, right, is super important, right? Like this is all the details that we need, and we're going to do this together, right? It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. So this is the page that we're going to get. Now, how do we get traffic here? So there's a couple of ways. How many people here, but one in the chat box, have got a social media account, right? Google, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and if you don't, just put 2. If you don't, put 2 in the chat box. Okay, everyone, Richard, Ilo, Pivot. Okay, so many people. I'm talking hundreds of people. I can't even keep up. Jack, Richard, Jerry, Diana, Mark, Yves, Paul. I love it. I love it. We've got so many people coming in here too. Ariel, we got Roland, Ryan. I love it. So many people. It's busy in here right now. Over 200 people in here. I love it. I love it. Okay, so you already have an audience. You just have to put them in front of the right thing. So one of the things we want to do is we want to make sure that we collect email addresses. Now, this is Nicholas's page. We don't own this. But when you click join now, he has a pop-up. How many of you have seen a page that does that? You want to get a free report, you want to buy something, they ask for your email address first. Put 1 in the chat box. How many people have seen that? It doesn't matter if you've bought from Walmart, Neiman Marcus, Tesco, Carrefour, whenever you go online, Amazon, they always want your email address, right? Always. Now, one of the cool things here is we're going to use our own page builder. How many people you have a page builder? How many people you have built a page before or have a website that they can use? Put 1 in the chat box. If you don't, put 2. Put 2 in the chat box. If you don't have a page builder, someone put half. Hilarious. Okay, pivot. Okay, Richard. Okay, pivot. So one of the first things you want to do is get a page builder, right? Because one of the big things is, and also you don't really need, you don't really need a page builder. You can use Instagram or Facebook to do this too, right? Where you can collect the leads and have them follow you and all that good stuff. That's fine too. But I would advise everyone to have an email list because you can send an email for free at any time, right? Because you guys got on this webinar because you were part of my email list, right? Does that make sense? Like you signed up for something on my website to join here. So what I want to do is I want to show you a page. I'm going to show you a site that I built, right? And this, look, this is where it's going to get a little bit next level, a little bit harder, right? This is where most people give up. So let me talk to you about this real quick, okay? And I'm just going to stop sharing screen right now because I want to really talk to you guys here. If you've known about affiliate marketing for over a year, this is normally where most people give up, right? That's not going to happen today. Today, you're not going to stop here. You're not going to get to the bar. You're not going to get to the thing that gives you a little bit of anxiety in the chest. Like how many people, when I put page build, I'm be honest, because it's just me and you here, right? Just me and you that sees this. How many of you went, oh my God, that's too hard for me. I don't know how to build websites. How many, so many, and just be honest. And it's okay to be honest with yourself right now. It's so okay to be honest. There's so much stuff, even where I'm at, when people say, how I got to do this, I'm like, oh my gosh, whew, that's hard, right? But hard, hard is okay. Hard is what gives you results. Hard is what's with it. Do you know what I mean? So I really want to be on that side, on this side of stuff. This is where I want you guys to really achieve. So that's why I'm going to walk you through this. That's why we're going to do this together, because I know this is where most people just kind of shut off or they stop paying attention because they think it's going to be too hard and then they have an excuse. No more excuses, right? Because I'm going to make it easy for you. Difficult. There's going to be a learning curve. but you're going to learn it, and it's going to be so easy for you to rock and roll. Okay, perfect. You're still with me. I just watched, just so you guys know, just to be upfront, I just watched 20 people disappear off the webinar, and you were still here because you know it's going to be difficult. You know it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but you're still here because you're like, no, this time I'm going to stay. This time I'm going to get it done. All right, and that is, I'm telling you, I just watched 30 people, because I can see, disappear up today. That's where you're going to be, and we're going to get this done together. All right. Just wanted to stop and say that. Let's get into this. Let's get back to the Porsche screen. Let's get it going. You want to buy these Porsches? You already just take a big step towards buying whatever the fuck you want because you stayed on. That's the truth, right? So let's get into this right now. So I use Convertri. Let me just move you guys' questions back over to my other screen so I can watch as you come in, because I want to support you. That's the key here, right? And I know it's getting a bit long here, so just stick with it. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible, but I want to make sure no one leaves this confused, okay? And I know a lot of people, you might have to leave in and out on the hour. There will be a recording. We will send this out so you can follow along later on too, because I'm sure a lot of you want to do this stuff as I'm doing it. Don't. Just pay attention, and then you can watch the replay. Make sure you can scrub through the replay, and you can follow along again, okay? So stay with me on this, all right? All right, can everyone see my screen again? Yes, Kevin, you 100%. Yeah, you know it. Perfect. Everyone can see my screen. Perfect. If you can't, and you can hear me, just log out and log back in. There's plenty of seats right now because 30 people just left. Get back on tandem because I'm passionate about this stuff, all right? This is where I'm at, right? So this is a good step. So we found the product. We like the product within. We think it's at a good price point. We want to drive some traffic to it. It's got a good track record. We know we're going to get approved for it, right? So whilst we're waiting for approval, let's go ahead and build something. And I've already built one of these earlier because I want to show you this. I'm going to go into my page builder. I use Convertri. You can use ClickFunnels. You use Go High Level. You can use Convertri. You can use GetResponse. You can use any page builder systems. Any of these page builders you use. I'll put one in. I'll find a free one that's really good, or a trial of one. Excuse me, that you can go and use. Now, this is a page that I built. This is the biggest one. Yep, traffic's going to come right after this, but we got to have someone to send traffic. All right, so that's why I'm trying to get through step by step. Right, I'm right with you there, Raj. I'm with you. Right, so if you've noticed, I'm not a great copywriter, right? I'm not. I've been doing this a long time. I should be way better than I am doing this for 14 years. I'm not a great copywriter. I'm actually dyslexic. I wasn't diagnosed dyslexic until my third year of college, university. So David, you're a legend. So David Frizzell just said that Kit, aka COVID Kit, is free up to 2K subscribers, and they have a page builder, right, David? Just want to confirm that, and I'll get the link out to that. Yeah, they do. Awesome. Thank you, sir. So I'm going to get that link to you guys in this document afterwards. Thank you, David. That means a lot. Thank you, sir. See, fuck, already building a community here if people want to see other people do well. So what I did here is I basically took this, right? I took this and I said to ChatGPT, I said, hey, we just do, hey, I am making a landing page to collect emails, and I need a good headline letting people know they can access a video that has this headline, right? I paste the headline in, right? So now we're going to use AI to help build this a lot of stuff. Yep, we're recording this. I'll shoot it out, Gianna. I think it's it. So this is the one it did for me today. Unlock the secrets to earning $30,000 per month on Instagram without showing your face, selling products, or lifting a finger. right? So that's the headline, right? So that's the headline. It wrote me when I built the page. It wrote me access this exclusive video on how this 23-year-old Jenna. So I might say, hey, I want them to know they will get access to a video. So now I'm just saying, hey, I actually want them to know, right? And this is just me just saying the obvious, right? Thanks, David. I appreciate that, my friend. So gives instant access to the video revealing how to earn 30,000 per month, no face, no part, no hassle. What a great headline. What a great headline, right? And all I did was take the stuff from the page that I'm going to drive people to, right? This is where my affiliate link is going to go. And I just said, okay, help me build me a new headline, right? Very similar to this. I copy and pasted it. Now, here's a trick, right, that gets you over this learning cycle. You see my page. All my pages is a gray background, black text, some more black text, a picture that comes from this sales page. I can pick any of these pictures. This guy, let me see if there's a money shot here somewhere. I can pick this one. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to, I could pick this one here, take any picture I want from this. This one here with all the money, whatever it is, I don't care, right? You can take this, or I can even just do anything. I can do whatever I want, and I can grab this picture. You know what I mean? I can grab this whole picture, private interviews, whatever it is. Like, what I did is, I played this video, and I was like, and I just grabbed, like, I just literally went in this video, and I was just like looking around, and I just, so this is it. You know, I might grab a screenshot of this, and I just take a screenshot like this. I just take this screenshot. Boom. That's it. And then I just basically put it in here as an image, right? That's it. Yeah. So Kevin just said, this is a good question. Kevin said, don't the JV offers already come with the pro? Yeah, they do. This is it. This is the proven skill. But you want to be building your list. So remember what I said. Most offers convert $100, $200, whatever it is, right? They convert at 6%. Now that's 100 clicks that you're sending, and only 6 people will buy. And you'll only get the commission for that. You actually won't get the customer. The customer is buying from, the customer is actually buying from the vendor, right? From this person. So you're actually not getting that customer. Now, but what if that customer was on your email list as well as their email list, right? Well, how do we do that? Well, we build one of these pages that sits in between the traffic you're going to send and the place that you're going to send them. Does that make sense? So we're creating a bridge page. Exactly. That's right, Kevin. We're creating a bridge page. I appreciated that. So these are called bridge pages or landing pages. And we're creating a bridge page because if we send 100 clicks to this, the chances are 30 people are going to opt in, right? And give you their email address. Just take a sip of this. Sorry, throat got a little dry there. Still is, but it's all good. And then we're going to get 30 email addresses. Those 6 people are going to buy, and now they're going to be on our list, right? So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you this process in a little bit. I'm going to actually show you start to finish how that looks. So we build this page out, right? Now the cool thing, and we'll just save this page, leave it. The cool thing about using a page builder is if I want to make a new page, I click new page, and then they all have templates built in. So I come in here, I want an opt-in page. That's what they call it sometimes, an opt-in page. I can basically, let's just pick this one because it looks simple. I can preview it. So this one, it looks okay. Yeah, this is simple. We can use this, and we can use this template. And we're going to call this December 11th test. Click OK. Right? Loading. Bring it over. We'll click edit. Right? And then we're going to basically Let me just move this stuff down. We're gonna basically just change the headline out. So we're gonna go back to ChatGPT, take the headline that it spit out for us, copy it, delete this, paste this in, and now one thing that Nicholas has is this red color here. So why not make this little bit just to give it a color pop? Maybe that red. Let's just click this one. All right, it's not the same red, but it's similar, right? Now it's like, okay, I need some more text. Well, let's go get it. What is a theme page? To put simply, Instagram theme pages is this. Theme pages are extremely, boom. Okay, this is great. I'm going to copy this because I'm selling this product. They're okay with you taking this out. Paste this in, right? Okay, this is a little bit long. Maybe I just take out, to put it simply, Instagram theme page. No, maybe we just, maybe we make this page a little longer, right? We just extend it a little bit, move this around. Let's get this going. Delete some stuff. Look, it's just click, delete, right? Click, delete. Grab this again, put it over here. Now we might need to get rid of these again. Put this back. Let me get rid of that too. Boom. That's it, right? And I know, like, is everyone still with me? Put one in the chat box if you're still with me here. And all I'm doing is just playing around. Now, everyone's different. I'm just showing you where you get the data and the information from to build these out. And then I'll get to the point of why these are so important here in a second, okay? Now, yeah, I love it. Okay, perfect. And then all we do is, all we need is your email and your free guide, and we can do on your free video, right? The free video will be in your inbox within seconds. And then we just change this to say, watch now, right? That's it. That's all we've done. Pivot. So Roger just said, I'm looking about more products promotions. So this is it. So you're looking for more products to promote. That's fine. This is how you find the right one. So now this is an image that we have in here. Let's just click change image. Let's upload the one of the screenshots that I just took. I think this is one. Perfect. Let's just put select. And all I use for screenshots, by the way, is I have a MacBook. And if you just do Shift Command 4, it pulls this up and you can just take screenshots. That's it. That's all I use. If you use a Mac and if you're on PC, I don't know how to do it on PC, so I apologize. And that's it. This is the page. This page is ready to go. Gives everything. It doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to look crazy good. It just needs to function. Does that make sense? Like, how many people and let me talk to you about this. Like, how many of you have overthought this process? And just be honest, it's just me. Only I get to see it. How many people have you overthought this? Right? Like, how many? Richard, I'm going to come to that right now. Yeah, I got you covered. Don't even sweat it. Yeah. Just overthinking it, right? And it's okay. It's okay because there's so much noise out there. People are always shouting, do this, do that, figure this out, do that thing, do this thing, do that thing. Like, you got to do YouTube videos. You got to know how to edit. You mean? Like, and that's kind of the key. And then, yeah, like, I'm going to get into that. David's just made a really good point, right? So now you have your page built. You have to have somewhere for the email addresses to live, right? Now, David put in here that Kit has an ability to give you 2,000 subscribers. Now, I know Kit sometimes doesn't like affiliate stuff. So you have a couple of options. Mailvio is a really, really, really good product for affiliate marketers and product vendors. This is one of my favorite autoresponders, right? And the pricing is pretty good. Now, look, they don't have a free plan, right? But what they do have, right? And I'll give you one that's free, right? Like, I'll give you one that's free here in a second. But one of the biggest things that you want to do is you want to put yourself in somewhere. So you see this. So this is unlimited emails. It has warmed up domains. You don't even need to have your own domain yet, right? It cleans your email list. So if people don't open, they don't click, they get rid of them for you. So you're not looking at bad. This is a really good piece of kit when it comes to email marketers. This is like JVZoo fully endorsed. Like these guys are great. Now, if you don't have the $47 a month, or $50 a month you can spend right now, and that's okay. I get it, right? You can go to GetResponse, right? And you can start your free trial over at GetResponse. So GetResponse has a free trial. I have a special link. I'll put it in the document. And you basically pay $19 a month. But this actually has a page builder too. So this has a page builder in there. It has 24 live chat support. Like, it's super, super good. You can start for free. I'll get you a link here. Oh, there we go. So you can have all the free accounts. I actually have one that gives you a 60-day free one, so I'll get that link in here too. So then what we got to do is, if we come here, is building our list. 1, create a bridge page. So we're building our home buyers list. I'll tell you why this is important in a second. 2, set up autoresponder so we can house and communicate with our new leads. Landing / bridge page builder. Link, I'm going to put the link in here, and then autoresponders, and put MailVO link, and then I'm going to do get response, and I'll get those links here before I send this out to you, right? Okay, perfect. Now, MailChimp has free. Yeah, MailChimp doesn't allow affiliate stuff too. That's the only thing. ClickFunnels is good. Tisha, ClickFunnels is really good. Like, you can do ClickFunnels, but it does have autoresponder. GetResponse will have page builder in and the autoresponder, so that's like probably a really good one. It has you less stuff to play with. MailVO has a page builder too, just MailVO has a really good page builder. I think I've got MailVO up here. Let me see if I can log into my account really quick and show you guys around. If that excites you guys a little bit. It's in the video after earlier sessions. There are too many valuables. Yeah, 100% Saga. I'm going to send all this over. Hey, Makaev. Okay, yeah, I'll send you email with the recording so you guys can see it. I think I've already done this. It's all good. All right, this is mine. Let me just get over to here. So MailVO was pretty good. Let me just do emails. So why is it being so funny? Here we go. This is mail. There we go. Bada bing. Login. Perfect. Here we go. So yeah, so they have websites. So you can build some stuff here. So I think they have a page builder too on that set of stuff. So I'll get this all set up for you here now. When that's set up, then so one of the big things. Yeah, so yeah, you will get away with it too, David. I think like we have like 300,000 emails and we got slapped on it pretty quick. I think it depends on how you do it too. A lot of affiliate marketers are aggressive. So getting back to this right now. So that's it. So we found our product, right? So we found our product. We know our page builder. We've got our autoresponders, right? So how did I spell this so wrong? This is where you can email, house everything, all that good stuff, right? Then the next thing is driving traffic. Now, put 1 in the chat box if for the only reason you came here was to learn how to drive traffic some way or the other. Yeah, I love it. It's all good. It's all good. Let's get it going. All right, perfect. So traffic. All right, so what I want to do, I want to ask you guys something here, right? So is everyone still with me? Put 1 in the chat box if you're still with me. If you're still kind of like, oh, this is a lot, but you're like, hey, Sam, I'm going to stay here because normally I leave now because I get confused and I'm overwhelmed. But this time I'm not leaving because you just don't leave this time. I promise you, don't leave this time because it's just going to be next time and the next time and it's never, and then there's just going to be no time and time's going to pass anyway. So you might as well do hard stuff. The truth is, and a lot of people here have probably been in the same situation as me. Look, man, like doing this stuff is hard. Grinding and trying to figure stuff out is hard. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like it's difficult, right? Like, just the way it is. Like being poor is hard, being rich is hard. Like, just pick your hard, right? You've heard that 100 times. That's not new for me. Like, I heard that years ago, and I was like, dude, I'm picking my hard, bro. Like, I'm sticking this out. And I know a lot of people got to leave. I know it's like on the hour and you got to leave. That's okay. Like, if you have to leave right now because you got work or you got pick the kids up and you only budget, that's fine. Like, I'm not going to give you a hard time on this. The people that left early because they were like, this is going to be too hard, I'll give those people shit all day long. I'll be honest, right? But you guys here right now, if you have to leave, that's all good. All good. All good. I'm going to mail this out. But now the key thing here is driving traffic. Now, put one in the chat box. So the quickest way to drive traffic is paid, right? That's just the way it is. The quickest way to drive traffic is paid, but not everyone has the cash for that. Now, put one in the chat box if you want to, if you're looking to learn a paid, or put two in the chat box if you want to learn free. Now, before you do that, so don't put nothing in yet. Before you do that, paid will get you to results faster and will take less of your time. Free will take more of your time and will take longer to get the result, but you have to realize the situation that you're in. When I first started, I did free because I had more time than I had money. Now, when I start something, I do paid because I have more money than I have time. Does that make sense? So you have to, and some of you are low on money and low on time, and I get it. And it's going to be hard, but you have to pick, right? Like, which one are you going to sacrifice? You're going to sacrifice more time, less sleep, waking up an hour earlier every day, getting shit done, or are you going to budget a little bit harder and scrape $50 to $100 a month so you can do some paid stuff, right? That's kind of where we're at, right? So, like, that's kind of the main thing. So, if you're interested in doing paid, and I'm going to teach both, just so you know, I'm going to teach both. I just want to know which one I'm going to do, like, first. So I'm going to do paid first. So what I'm going to do on ones. So if you want to learn paid, one. If you want to learn free, two. And I'm going to try to pick which one I do first, okay? Don't. Okay, we are. Ooh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Okay, one then two. Paid then? Okay, paid first. I think a lot of people are like, yeah, I like paid. I love it. Okay, perfect. Oh, awesome. Okay, perfect. So we're going to do paid first. I love it. I don't care. I love to okay. Diana, my favorite person ever. All right, perfect. Let's do paid. Everyone good with paid? All right, let's do it. Let's jump into it. All right, perfect. All right, let me know when you guys can see my screen again. Should be a push back up on the screen. I'm going to move you guys over here again. All right. All right, sweet. Okay, good. Let's go. All right, pivot. So I'm going to show you something really quick. And just to give you guys some insight, let me log in. I'm a big Google guy. So let me show you something here. And this is why you should listen to me. This is the last 30 days. I spent $851,000 on paid advertising. So, and I'm going to sound a little bit arrogant and a little bit cocky here. I think you're in the right room to learn from the right person about paid advertising. This is why it excites me on this stuff. So this is the manager. I manage, this is the agency side of my business. We manage like people's money. It's not just my own, but some of it's my own as well, like, and all that good stuff. But yeah, we do not mess around when it comes to paid advertising because it's the quickest ways to get results. And you don't need to spend a lot of money to get into paid advertising. You don't. I'm going to teach you how to do this at $5 a day. And let me show you something right now. And I started this just to show you guys, right? This is my account right here. Look, this is one of my account, and I'm just trying to get views on my videos, on my YouTube stuff. I'm just putting YouTube videos out there, and I'm just trying to get views, right? That's it. Like I'm showing you, I can do $5 a day. Like this is it. I'm going to show you guys right now how to do it, and like you'll be mind blown by the videos that I make. And all I do, let me just show you. I'm going to do this right now, right in front of you, right? So this is the truth. So I've already made 2 sales for the product I'm promoting from this video in the description. Off this, I'm already. I think I made like $51 in commissions, and all I did was I'm just pushing them to a video, and I'm going to show you how I did the video. This is the video. I'm gonna let you watch me, so you're gonna see my screen, and hopefully you can see my video. I just use Loom and I just do these videos and I'm just like this. This is it, right? So like just take this in. I'm not going to try and sell this to you guys. I'm just going to show you an example of the videos I do that I run ads to. And I just go, hey, Simon Harris here. And today I'm going to tell you how you could make up to $30,000 a month by having a faceless Instagram page. And it's only going to cost you $6.95. But before you go and click any links, I want to walk you through this product and why I think this is the number one guy to teach you this stuff. The one, as you can see, this kid is super young. His name is Nicholas Pette. He's from Germany, lives in Dubai, and he's been doing this for over 5 years. Now, he started this process. He has over 500,000 followers online, and his pages have over 2.5 million followers, and they've generated 6 million in sales from this, right? Now, the thing I love about this the most is that, like, I realize that I don't have to have my face in it. I don't have to have my own products, and I can make sales whilst my Instagram posts are doing the work for me. Now, the number one thing that I've always struggled with when doing social media is coming up with ideas to post. Inside of his training, he has the whole roadmap and has years and years and years of posts that we can use. Plus, they're constantly using software to show you the best posts that we can replicate. Okay, that's it. So obviously the video would go on longer, right? But does that make sense? Do you guys think that you could, and you don't have to show your face, you can just use your voice. You don't even have to use your own voice. You can use AI's voice. Do you guys think that you could do videos like that just over the sales page? You don't have to buy anything. Put one in the chat box if you generally think you can do that. And you can use a free system called Loom. Like, that's it. That's it. Just Loom. And honestly, like, if you don't think you can do that, that's fine too, because I've got another solution for you that's super, super easy as well, right? And don't leave. If you're leaving, don't worry. I got you, right? So that's the first one. So that's some things that I do. So the video you're doing is kind of what I just did then, Kevin. So when I just grab up the sales page, I share my screen, and then I just talk about the opportunity over the page. Does that make sense? So like the part where I was like, hey, welcome, like that was just me showing you how to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just, like, I wasn't trying to sell you the product. I was just saying, like, and then I just cut myself short. Sorry. I should have done a better explanation of that. But I wanted to show you, like, how easy it is just to do it. You don't have to buy the product. You just go through stuff. You know what I mean? So that's kind of it. So I just go through each section and I'm like, hey, and I just read this most of the time. I just read this. Like, I literally just read this all the time. I just read through this stuff and say, hey, look, this is Nicholas, you should get this. Like, and I know if someone watches, so yeah, just a review video, that's it. And then I host the review video on my YouTube channel. Then I come over here and then I create a campaign. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. So if you don't want to do a video, super, super, super simple. Instead of doing a reviews video, you're just going to create a website traffic one. You're going to remove this, right? You're just going to click continue, and you're going to do a search. That's it. You're just going to do a search. That's it. You're just not going to do no video. You're just going to do a search. And all you're going to do is you're just going to get the link. You just publish this. You're just going to take the link to your squeeze page, right? This one here. So let me just say preview. Why did that not work? Here we go. I'm just going to take this link and I'm just going to put it in search. That's it. And then I'm going to go click continue. I'm just going to call it test. Yeah, I think video is better personally, but I still get results from this. And then I'm just going to do clicks. I'm not going to tick anything here. I'm going to do United States and Canada. Sometimes I might do like Germany. I always do the country I live in, and then like tier 1 countries. Does that make sense? So like Germany, all those kind. I untick this stuff. And then the key thing for me is I'm just going to go to keywords and generation, and I'm going to put this in, and I'm just going to click generate. And then these don't really have it. So sometimes what I do is I come here and I grab this link, my affiliate link, and I put this in here instead. I just click update keyword suggestions. Let's just let it spin. All right, so like this, I don't even know why they. So Instagram followers, Instagram caption generator. I'm just gonna take like this stuff away. So this is no good. So what I do is like I just will do like Nicholas Pede Instagram University 4.2 like Instagram training. Faceless Instagram, and I just coming up with these off the top of my head, right? Like nothing special. Those keywords are in, and then I'm gonna drive them to here. I'm gonna let these basically like, Instagram trainings and generally I put the headlines in here, right? Let the description do all this good stuff here, and then I just click next. And look at this. If I spend, and I just go put $5 in. So for $5 this week, I'm going to get 254 clicks, right? Now I will expect, I would probably expect like 100 of those people to opt in, and then I'm going to make then, based off the 5% conversion rate and EPC of $2, I'm going to make, basically I'm going to make, I think it's 7 sales. So I'm going to do 7 sales times, I think it was like 288. So I make $20, right? So I make $20. I spend 35. That's okay, right? So this is where it gets real again. So let me stop sharing the screen. So this is where it gets real. On the first week, you're not going to make a bunch of money, right? You're probably going to lose 10 to 15 bucks, right? But you potentially have just built a list of 100 people. Now you can send an email for free to 100 people and sell them something else that they might be interested in, right? We make, on average, in my other business, not JVZoo, my other business, $1.13 a month per subscriber. That's how much we normally make, right? Now, if we cut that in half, say we make 50 cents a subscriber. If you make 50 cents a subscriber, which is super easy to do, which is like way lowballing it, you're going to make 50 bucks a month, right? Now, if you build your list up to 1,000 people, right, which is, going to cost you about $300-400 bucks to do, right, because of the way that this is going to work. By the end of the month, you're going to, as long as you can pick products, and which I'm teaching you now, and promote them to your list, but still run these ads at a costable font, which I'll show you how to do, you're going to be profitable. Does that make sense? Now, it might not happen month one, but as you compound your list, right, and you keep sending emails to people over and over again, right, you're going to get into a good spot. Like you just are. Like by month 3, you're going to be profitable and you're going to be compounding quickly, right? Like this is what a lot of people don't realize. Things compound super, super fast. Have you seen that thing? Like the betting stuff, or like even investing. You can start with $1 in investment, and in 30 years you'll be a millionaire, like just by compound on these certain stocks. Like they basically look back over the last like 30 years, and they say if you picked Amazon and put $1 in, you would be this much, or you pick something else. And they have realistic ones too, like the S&P. Like if you put like $19.27 in the S&P 500 like 60 years ago, you'd have like $1.9 million right now. So it's the same works with affiliate marketing. You build your list, spend $35, you put 50 leads in your account. You at the end of that month or that week, you've made $27, so you've lost $8. But you then keep mailing them different offers or the same offer day after day after day. They will buy. Like they'll buy and they'll sell and they'll do that stuff. Think about all the stuff that you guys have bought from emails, all that good stuff. That's how it works. Now you have a list of 500 people and you mail. Look at this. You have a list of 500 people, right? And you get 250 clicks to a $5 EPC offer that we talked about. That's $1,200 every time you send an email. Put 1 in the chat box if you're ready to do that. Right? Tell me. Like, let me know if you're ready to do that. Like, seriously, I'm just being upfront. Like, if you're ready to do that, like, tell me. But are you ready to to put in 2 months of work right now, right? And $35 or $10, right? To get that in 3 months' time. The time's going to pass anyway, right? You're going to spend the money on something stupid anyway, right? Why not do this with me, right? Like, why not? Why not? Think of all the time. Think of what you spent $35 on last week that you don't have now. Put 2 in the chat box right now if you spent $35 on something last week and you have no clue what it was. I bet you open your bank account right now. Just put 2 in the chat box. Just put 2 in the chat box, like straight up. This morning, Diana, I love it. Diana's funny. I like you, Diana. You cracked me up. That's what I'm saying, right? Me too. There's probably something I spent like $100 on last week. Yeah, last night. Yeah, dude. I'm sure someone went to the bar last week, you got a sandwich and a drink, and you're like, I could have just gone to Walmart or Tesco and bought a meal deal for $3 and it would have been fine, right? Come on. Come on now. Right? What's the difference? This difference is that you learn something, even if you spend the money to learn something. 2, right? Like, you're gonna get a result. I'm telling you, I'm gonna force it out of you, right? And then 3, you're gonna be further down this education road that you need to go on because time it's just gonna take time. Things take time, and they compound and they move. You're just gonna do it, right? All right, perfect. All right, so that's number 1, search, right? Number 2 is the video campaign. You created a video, right, on YouTube. You've done all the good stuff. Then you've done YouTube, right? Let's go to YouTube really quick. Let's pick like this is my good friend Tim Verdue, very good friend. So this is Tim, right? This is his review videos, right? He just did AI clone. This is good stuff. Let's get through this ad real quick. You guys can see my screen, right? Just put 1 in the chat box. You guys can see my screen. Just making sure. Just put 1. Awesome. So this is Tim interviewing someone. I think he still does a whole review. Yeah, he does his own interview style stuff now, but he also does reviews. So like here is Tim's ad copy. Yeah, so this is him reviewing. So he's just reviewing the product, right? Easy peasy, all that stuff. And then this is what he does. So he just puts this in here, right? Like this is it. You can just copy this, right? And just put your own affiliate link in. Yeah, but have you ever seen Tim's original videos, Kevin? Like this is what a lot of people don't realize. Like, let's go to videos. Let's go to oldest, right? Like, this is like, look at them. Like, this is 7 years ago. This is when I met Tim. Like, these videos still make him money. Look, still make him money today. Like, but he's putting it out there. Look, all these ones. But now he's putting, as he scaled, he just kept going. Like, he just kept going. Like, he did JVZoo Academy, SiteSync, like all this stuff. Like, he just committed. Look, like this is it. This is it. Now he wanted to put his face on camera, which is awesome. So that's you mean? So that's a powerful thing. But now he's like grown into that stuff, and that's it. Time was going to pass anyway. Tim just got and just went ahead and did it. Now the key thing I'm showing you here is that he puts these little descriptions in and puts his links in there. So what's key for us is when we're running ads is making sure that our link is in our description. And then what we'll go ahead and do when you're setting up an ad is you go to new campaign. You'll do, you'll basically website traffic, or you can do views, but you can do website traffic, video views. Let's just do that, or reach. Click continue. Sorry, video. Let's do efficient reach. Start new. Super easy. Google walks you through this process. Super easy. You leave all this unchecked. You put, daily $5. Right? You come in, we've got the countries, like I showed you, tier 1 countries like the other one, right? And then you just come in, you build an audience, and you say, okay, like what do I want the audience to think? Now put keywords in, right? So this is Instagram training, same keywords that I used earlier on. Let's just say I copy and pasted them in. Then I grab my review video. Heck, like I can even grab Tim's. You know what I mean? Obviously, I wouldn't do that because I can't put my things. Go in here, And then I can put my URL. I can put the URL to this. Actually, in the ad, I would have it in the description too, but I can put the URL to my ad right here, and then they'll have a little click. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. Little headline. I take the headline from my page. I click expand and let's go. That's it. That's all it is. That's it. That's all the magic needs to happen here for your paid ads. And I do this to the sweet tune of nearly $1 million a month. That's it. That's really it, right? How many people here now truly believe before this webinar you truly just overthought everything? That all this stuff just seemed scary and you just fell back and just stopped. Like, that's it. That's it. You've probably heard it 100 times. The richest people in the world are the simplest people. Like, look, Elon and that stuff. He just isn't scared of anything. He just makes it simple. Like, don't get me wrong, rocket science isn't simple, but he just figures it out, right? It's just, he's not scared to run forward at it. All right. So that's kind of the first step. Now, the free stuff. Is everyone ready kind of for the free stuff? Real quick, we'll just kind of cover it. I know we're here. It's like 20 minutes over, but I think it's worth it. If you guys are still here, stay with me. All right. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So the free stuff is very much what you do on the paid stuff, but you just have to wait a little bit. So one of the things you do, and I'll show you one of my videos. Let's go to my channel, right? So I'm starting out on my channel and I've got a video. So when I create a video, right? When you create a video, you got to make sure that you're putting all the stuff. So number one is you have to generate more content. That's the number one thing, right? So when you do a review video, you need to do 5 of them. So when you make a video, you need to do 5 of them, right? 5 of them. Because watch this. You go into my shorts. Look at this. I posted 3 videos yesterday. 6 views, 36 views, 428 views. I posted them all yesterday, just different. Same thing, just different. Same thing here, 17 views. This video here has so much value in it. It's insane. It's so insane. This video will save a company, if they watch it, maybe $30 million next year if they're a $1 billion company. Like crazy money. But nope, this stuff. And it all says the same thing, right? Here too, look. And these are all videos, like 400 views, 6 views, 42 views, 5 views, 7 views, 11 views, 3 views, 40. That's what you have to just put more views, right? More stuff out there, right? So that's number one thing you have to do. You have to do the same thing like 5 or 6 times. So you would do like 5 or 6 different videos for this. Now, when you upload the video, which I'm going to show you over here real quick. Let's go to my studio. Right? You need to spend a lot more time on this stuff. So you have to write this. You have to spend more time. You use AI, so you can basically ask AI for the best keywords and the best headline for your video. You need to add chapters in. So you need to like chapter it up like introduction, how to make 30, like introduction to Nicholas. Like you have to build those chapters in, right? And even if it's 3 chapters, it's fine. You have to spend time on thumbnails. You can do this free in Canva, right? Then you have to find the best tags. So in here, I don't have the best tags. So they're searching. I have this software that shows me stuff, right? Now they're loading the tags in, all that good stuff. So you have to spend more time. You have to do this for every video. Like every video. It's insane, right? So that's trying to load it up right now. And then you have to do this over and over and over and over and over again, right? Like that's kind of where you got to be, right? So you got to do this over and over and over again. I'm just like, this is a software that I use called TubeBuddy. So I'm going to put these in. I'm just going to put them in the tags. And you can get like up to tags like 500. So you got to like, I don't actually like that tag. I don't know why I picked that one. And I can do keyword search, make money, entrepreneurs. I'm just going to do all this stuff because this is the one that's got like the good search. Now I'm going over, so I gotta like take some of these out. See what I mean? It's like super difficult to like just get these right. On this side of stuff, so I still gotta get some more out of here. This one's good. This one's good. So you have to spend some more time, right? Does that make sense? Like what I said, like take the Porsche out there. I used to do Porsche videos. Okay, nearly done. Okay, that's okay. That's cool. So that's it. That's done. Let me see if I can get this one in. I think that's a good one. How's that in there twice? All right, sweet. That's good. Okay, perfect. And then I'm just going to click save. So this is the first one. So I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to boost that up, right? So what I'm doing right there, I'm just adding tags. So like keywords, I'm adding tags to see if like this. So I have to find these, right? So I have to find like these. I have to type these out. I have to like figure it out. I have to like, you know what I mean? I have to do all this stuff to get the search up. So what the tag does is when someone comes and searches for something in YouTube, it brings it up. So like if I take this tag here, building a network for a small business, let's see if I put like building a network for a small business. Like this is it, small business network, network. So like I don't maybe because I'm logged into mine, my thing isn't coming up, or I just saved it so it hasn't picked up on the algorithm yet. But yeah, like this is what I'm trying to do. So see this guy here, he's got the beginner stuff, like so this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get onto these tags. It's because this guy has this in his tag, right? So when I click on this video, I can't see the tag. But to see how he has chapters and the table of concept chapters, that all this stuff helps improve the reach of your video. Does that make sense? So that's why this stuff, when it's free, it's fun, and you have to do the same on Instagram. You have to find the hashtags, all that stuff. You have to spend more time on that. All right. So that's how you do free. So you just do, instead of just one video, you have to do like 5. You have to post them over and over again. Every day you should be focusing on doing a video for something every day and posting. So you just post, and then something will take off. It'll take time. Like for every like 20 posts, you'll have something that produces a result. So that's kind of where it's at, but it's free, right? So if you make $100, that's kind of how it works. Any questions on that side of stuff? I'm going to stop here briefly. I'm going to take some questions. I'm going to stop sharing the screen and say, Google form content on there, and it captures. And when people search on YouTube, they're searching for like exactly what you're thinking. So like searching for like help on Instagram, or they're searching for like a software, like or a tool, like your keywords are they're ready to buy. They're the hottest. On Instagram, they're just scrolling to be entertained. On YouTube, they're actually accessing stuff. Does that make sense? Good question though, Jack. Really good. Yes. Okay. Whether it's paid or free, I'll require AR. Yeah, if it's whether it's free or paid, you need an autoresponder. Organic search. Yeah, that's right, Richard. It's organic. Like it's just organic search. People are organically searching for it. And YouTube is the second biggest search engine after Google. So when you search something on YouTube, a lot of YouTube on Google, YouTube videos will come up. If you notice that, if you search anything, search like how to change oil on my car, the second search result is thing. Do you mean? It's called TubeBuddy, Tisha. It's called TubeBuddy. I can send you a link for that shortly. On that sort of stuff. Do you mean? So that's kind of it. So yeah. So I want to ask you guys something really, really quickly. So here at JVZoo, we have a how do I get to one audience videos? Love it, dude. I love it so much. Yeah, dude. YouTube is so good organically. You can get some decent organic traffic without like the hashtags and keywords. I'm gonna ask David Frizzell real quick. Like, David, like the tags and the keywords are super important, right? Like, is that your experience too? I feel like you have experience, and I'd love your input on that to share with the community. The keywords and stuff is key, and you don't need something paid to show that stuff, but it does help. Like, it's super help on that. Do you mean? Helps. Yeah, title, tags, and description are key. You have to write those in. Yeah, thumbnail's key. Like the thumbnail is key, but that's pretty easy. I run YouTube ads. Dominantly, that 800,000 you saw is dominantly YouTube ads. I think there's some search in there just to keep search alive, but it's dominantly YouTube ads. For products is writing in a nice message and letting them know that you're there. So I know a lot of people have to run, so I got this one thing that I want to talk to you guys a little bit about. So here at JVZoo, one of the things that I've introduced is a community. Inside of this community, we give you guaranteed product approval, like guaranteed. And what I mean by that is I personally reach out to the vendor. So say like Jack or Kevin or David or whatever, or Richard, whoever's here, Tisha, if you're like, hey, I want to promote this product, but I haven't had a response and I really want to promote it, it's perfect for my list. I will personally reach out to the vendor and get them to approve you. Like I will call them up, or I will literally call them up. Like I have everyone's phone number, right? Every product you want to promote, you'll want to do this, right? One. Number two, I pick a product every month where I give you the landing page, the emails, and all the images you need to promote that product. Even the ads. Give them all to you, right? Every month. Then every week we do a call. Every week you do a call with me and my partner Liana, who's a whiz at Facebook ads and all things traffic and all things copy and AI. Every week we just did one an hour right before this call at 11 o'clock every week, and then we do some on Saturdays and we do some at late at nights to catch every time zone.